Hi guys, and thanks for stopping by the NSX Experiment. Today we're doing our very first product review, so stay tuned. Before we get started, I just want to clarify for all you tuner guys watching that this is not a CPU flash kit. This flash kit is all about safety. So, sorry to disappoint. However, if you do drive on public roads, you might want to stick around anyway. I have 3 Acuras in the stable now. Of course, the NSX, which you've all come to know and love, but I also have this 2014 all-wheel drive RDX for the wife. But the first one in our garage was this 2005 Acura TSX. I bought it new in December of 04, and when I bought it, it only had 5 miles on it. And it's been running strong ever since. In fact, now it has over 565,000 miles on it.
Say what?
And when we were at the dealer, sitting in finance, the only thing that he talked about that piqued my interest whatsoever was a flash kit. And at the time, I think they were calling it Red Alert. And I've always called it DJ Red Alert, which is how I've remembered it after all these years. I have an automotive collision background. It's what I do for a living. So from a safety perspective, the flash kit made a lot of sense. It's along the same lines and reasoning as why emergency vehicles have flashing lights. It draws your attention. Let me show you on the TSX. You can see when it's connected to a third brake light, it emphasizes the fact that you're slowing down or stopping. It's to help avoid this kind of stuff. Then one day, out of the blue, I got a message from Desmond. He wanted to know if I'd be interested in reviewing his flash kit for the NSX. And you better believe I was. So he sent me one with some easy to follow instructions, and we're going to get that going now. Here we go. Okay guys, I unpacked the flash kit, and that's it right there, just a switch. 2 plugs, pretty simple. It's going to mount right there and plug in to that plug right there. Very simple. Should take 5 minutes or less, but I'm going to link a installation video from the seller so you can see the step-by-step. It's pretty thorough, but again, very simple, and we're going to get it done right now. Alright, so the switch is installed. You can see it right there. We installed it, tested it, secured it, and the whole thing took about 5 minutes, or actually probably less, and that includes removing this vent piece for better access. I'll get some additional footage out at dusk or dark to show the full effect. My cousin Jay just bought himself an S2000. Congratulations, buddy. So I sent him a little something for when he's cruising with the top down.
What up, playa?
I also sent him a link to this flash kit. But he didn't really care for the way it looked, which I understand, it's a little different. So for Jay, and anybody else who feels the same, here's a couple things I want you to consider. Once it's installed, you never have to look at it. You forget it's even there. There's more inattentive drivers on the road now than ever before. So even a Snapchatting, Tide Pod eating, teenager driving daddy's BMW has still got at least a 50-50 chance of seeing this thing light up when you mash the brakes. You finally got your car, and it wasn't cheap. So wouldn't a very small amount of money and time be worth the investment to protect it? Or is this more appealing? Or maybe some of this? Or how about a big red bucket of this? Now, Daddy's BMW may still rear-end you anyway, but every little bit helps. Just something to think about. Now, if you're an NSX owner, I also highly recommend one of these flash kits, for all the reasons I've already stated. But even more so, parts for our cars are harder and harder to come by every year. And sadly, insurance companies' knee-jerk reaction is to total the car just simply because of lack of parts availability, especially on structural parts. If you're interested in one of these flash kits, feel free to reach out to Desmond. I'll put his contact information in the comment section below, as well as a link to his installation video so you can check it out. He currently has some units in stock for NSXs, S2000s, and some Civics, But if you got something else in your garage, shoot him an email and let him know what kind of Honda you have, and maybe he can get you hooked up. Other than that, I appreciate you guys stopping by. I hope you enjoyed our first product review video. Like, share, subscribe, comment. I appreciate it all. Thanks for stopping by, and have a great week.